Hey everyone, welcome back to Exploring Hogwarts Legacy. Today I have a new character. This is Dixon, and he is a Gryffindor, so he's going to give us access to Gryffindor Tower so we can just check out the Gryffindor Common Room, something we have not been able to do with our primary character, who is, of course, a Slytherin. So we're going to go up to the Great Hall and find our way over to Gryffindor Tower in order to check out the Gryffindor Common Room here. So through the main entrance, we go into the entrance hall here, and then into the grand staircase. Now, I really haven't done anything with Dixon except kind of the basics to get to the point where we can go to the Gryffindor Common Room. He hasn't explored anything in the castle, really. That's why you're seeing all of these locations pop up. Because all of the main stuff that I do is through my main character. So we're going to go up here, and this should lead us to what I have been describing as, well, actually, this is going to lead us to the lower levels, yes, of what I have been referring to as Gryffindor Hall, or more specifically Oxford Hall in my other videos. But it's the first level off of the grand staircase tower, and you go to the top of the very far spiral staircase, and you come across this landing. You've seen it in our other videos here. And we head down. You see the fat lady there, and we don't really need to collect any items, but as soon as we get close to the fat lady, she's going to open into a circular crawl space, which is book accurate there. And we crawl through, and then you're in the Gryffindor Common Room. We'll take a big 360-degree view there. So this is the entrance behind the fat lady. Very high ceilings. It's a lot bigger than it is in the film model, which I'm not sure if I like or not. I do like the coziness of the film model. This just seems, and it might be the shape. I don't know if it's too big for me, or I just don't like that it curves around here. See how it kind of goes around this fireplace and curves to this alcove in the back by this clock, grandfather clock. And I think that's what bugs me about the design in the game. But I'm not a huge fan of this design, but it does look good, and it's probably pretty book accurate to what the Gryffindor Common Room looks like in the books. There, of course, is the balcony we remember from the first film, where Harry looks down onto Ron, telling him to come down for Christmas presents. In order to get to the dormitories, then we go through this little back door here, and it splits into the dormitories. So I believe it's boys on the left, girls on the right. Let's see if that's correct. Yes, it is. So we can't go up the girls' side because the stairs turn. There's nearly headless Nick, the Gryffindor house ghost. A lot of clock and just kind of very regal design, wood-paneled walls. We get to the top here. What is through this door here? This is just going to lead to the balcony. So there's a little couch on top of the balcony, and now we can see the entirety, practically the entirety of the Gryffindor Common Room here. Wooden rafters. I think in the films, at least early on, it's a stone ceiling, and I think the ceilings are a bit lower in the later films. I could be wrong about that. I would have to rewatch them and really pay attention to see if that's an accurate statement, but I feel like it's right, so that's why I said it. Then, of course, you can go up or down in this direction. We're going to go down to start with. And this is 5th years. So this is my dormitory here, and it's pretty film accurate. You see the 5 poster beds. The film model, I think, is a bit smaller, actually. We also see 5 beds in Harry's year for the 5 boys. Him, Ron, Seamus, Dean, and Neville, of course. There is a Quidditch poster there, no team name. This one, the Tutsil Tornadoes, which we've seen before in our other videos, so no new Easter eggs really here, just this is what the interior of a Gryffindor dormitory looks like. Let's go down a little further just to see if there's any changes in the next dormitory. This is going to be unlabeled. So I don't know what year this is, but it's labeled 6, 7, 8, 9. So I don't know what that's supposed to represent on the beds. Pretty much same design there though. And this is, of course, the very bottom. You see this lion statue. I think all of the common rooms have some kind of statue of their house mascot there. We'll continue up the spiral staircase and go upwards from where we entered. And at the very top, yeah, you only have 3 floors, which is kind of interesting. So you have your own, whereas in like the Slytherin common room, we noticed you see all of the years there. A little more detail, it looks like, went into it, whereas this, there's only 3 doors, and one of them is for all 5th years in Gryffindor. This is the very top here. Same case. Same case. This, let's see, this is numbered 26 through 20, hold on, 21, 24, 22, 23, and 26. Okay, interesting. I'm not sure what those numbers are supposed to represent. If you know, feel free to let me know in the comments, because I am actually curious why they're numbered so bizarrely. Now we're back. That's, of course, the girls' dormitory over that way. And I'm just trying to see, did we miss anything, or did they really just not put in that much effort in Gryffindor Tower? Like I said, I'm a little disappointed in the design here. I think there was more given. And part of that might be we've seen the Gryffindor common room before, but you'd think they would want to add more to it because of that. Yeah, I'm not seeing any doors off the side. So that's all we got. That's the Gryffindor common room. We're going to check out all of the other common rooms, including another in-depth look at the Slytherin common room coming up soon. But stay tuned to the channel for more. In your bottom right-hand corner, you're going to see a link to other Harry Potter-related videos. And then in your top left corner, there should be a link to the channel. You can check out all of our non-Harry Potter content by following the links there. Thank you very much. Feel free to subscribe if you're interested in this sort of thing. We do all kinds of Harry Potter-related videos and non-Harry Potter-related videos. But that's all for now. We will hopefully see you this week, but if we don't, then hopefully we will see you very, very soon.